So in today's video, we're at my painting station because it is officially only 9 more days that you can get this exclusive Halo Flashpoint Fireteam Pheonix bundle from the Mantic web store. Now Mantic released these alternate poses for the original Halo Flashpoint Fireteam for Adepticon specifically, but you still have a few more days left to order them online. And today we're going to be painting these guys a really cool scheme, and this box right here I'm giving away to a viewer, so stay tuned to see how you can enter to win this exclusive box. Now of course the first thing I did was clean off this mess of a painting station that I have, and I cracked those models out. These models are actually using high quality resin, which is different than the PVC that we saw in the other Halo Flashpoint models. They give us a lot higher sense of detail in these beautiful models, but they tend to be a little bit more fragile. But first we have to put them together, so I whipped out the super glue and got those really nice textured bases that the models come with and just started gluing them all together. And you can really see the really nice detail that's coming out of these resin models. I think the Brawler is going to end up being one of my favorites in the end with his awesome pose, but we're going to see how all the other models turn out as well. I actually ended up priming them with a paint-on primer. I've been really enjoying this lately since it's been colder outside, using a paint-on primer. It's actually proved some really good results. It's very thin and it dries super quick, but has really great coverage. So a lot of times I only need to do 1 coat, but sometimes I do 2. Then I had to decide what kind of paint scheme I want for these guys. And then I had to think of this backstory for them, because that's just what I do, is I think of a paint scheme or like a map idea, and it just has to have some sort of story, some fanfic, whatever. But I think I picked out a really interesting story for this Fireteam Pheonix. Now because I really wanted to experiment with black, I've never really painted very much black before, and I thought this was a great opportunity with that primer and with the story that I had in my head for it. So I definitely wanted to paint the models all black, because the story behind these models is that when the Covenant is attacking a planet and it's glassing the entire planet, this Fireteam is sent down by Oni, almost like special ops, down to the planet that is getting glassed to take out any last important targets, basically to disturb the process of glassing the planet while they're distracted. While the Covenant thinks that they have won and have an upper hand, they put their guard down, and this Fireteam Pheonix pops down to the planet and sly and sneakily executes some Covenant generals, taking them out under radar while the rest of the Covenant fleet is distracted by glassing this whole planet. Now their black armor is actually a representation not of their actual armor color, but of the soot and the fires and all the smoke that is accumulating onto the Spartans' armor, just creating soot everywhere, hiding the real color of the Spartan armor. But this armor is treated a little bit differently than the other Spartan armors. This one is vastly heat resistant, but the shoulders and some of the areas that pop out of the armor that are a little bit more exposed to heat, they start glowing red. So this Fireteam is able to still be stealthy in that black soot, kind of weaving and ducking and sneaking around everywhere to execute these valuable targets of the Covenant, but also they are exposed to the elements, taking a lot of damage on their armor. These Spartans were sent to be expendable, basically going down with the planet after their mission has been completed. But time and time again, they always come back and return home back to Oni to their surprise, giving them the name Fireteam Pheonix. I was lucky enough that Mantic was able to hook me up with these models at Adepticon, but I did purchase a second box of models so I can give away to you guys. And to enter this contest, the only thing I want you guys to do is, I have this Golnir model that I am having a lot of trouble thinking of a color scheme for. Please, in the comments below, put what color scheme you think I should paint the Golnir model from the War Games expansion pack. I'll pick my favorite and I'll send you this Fireteam Pheonix copy so you can enjoy it at home. But let's take a look at the finished models now. This was an experimental paint scheme that I wanted to try out with black armor. I don't think it was a waste. I think these models are really attractive looking and I'm very happy with them. They kind of blend into the background of pretty much any map that you put them on, and that's kind of by design. They're sneaky, they're special ops, they're meant to get in there undetected. I can't wait to see what other exclusive poses that Mantic brings to the game next, and you can bet that I'm going to be painting them and covering them. So stay tuned, let me know any other ideas that you have for videos, and I'll try to keep up.